Hi, this is David Tilbury-Davis at PhysFarm Training Systems, and today what I'd like to talk through is the squad functionalities that we've created in the software for coaches to use. So what you can see here is the calendar open for a particular athlete. Now, first of all, what we want to do is create the squad that we want to start setting some sessions for. So as you can see on the left hand side, we have some squads that I've already created that are typical sessions that athletes might join in if they're members of a club. So you've got a masters swim session, a track session, and a club organised bike ride. But we'll go to add squad and we'll create an additional squad which is Tuesday run. So we save that. So each of the squads possesses their own calendar that you can create sessions in. But what you now need to do is actually add the athletes that you'd like to be in that squad to that squad. So first of all, what you need to do is select any relevant athlete and under their Edit Athlete Profile, choose the squads and select which squads that they'll be attending. So for this particular athlete, we're going to say that they're attending the Tuesday run session and the Ironman track session. And we save that. And for additional athletes, we can also carry out the same squad settings. Now for this particular one, I'll put them down for some different squad memberships. And finally one more. So now what we need to do is go to any of these squads that we've created and to begin to plan the sessions. So as an example, let's say as a coach you're organising a track session specific to Ironman athletes. So that takes place perhaps on a Thursday evening. So we would double click on the Thursday and we choose a running session. And as we can now see, we've got 3 people that are currently members of that squad. Now, what you can do is actually change whether they actually see that session in their calendar. So if, for example, you know that as a coach that on the 27th of September that Keith will be unable to make that track session, you can simply unselect him and the session will then not appear in his calendar. So we type in some notes. A particular session. And save that. So now you can see in this squad calendar, we now have a run session that's been created and is marked with an S to denote that it's a squad session. But now, if we go to the athletes that we've actually assigned to that session, you'll see that that session now appears in their calendar. Whereas if we look at Keith's calendar, we can see that it's not there because even though he's a member of that squad, we deselected him from that session. So that's how you can manage squad sessions as a coach and the athletes that attend those sessions on a day-to-day and week-to-week basis. What you're also able to do is have multiple squad memberships for athletes, where you have a scenario, for example, as here, where I've used the example of an organised club ride, a master's swim session, or perhaps a track session that you organise as a coach.